Hi,
Hi,
Naser.
how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you? Sleepless night, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to start from the beginning. Can you just for, the people that are listening, can you tell me what your name is and how old you are?
My name is Naser Al-Raas. Um, I was born 19th of November, so my birthday is coming in a few weeks.
Ah,
Yeah. Uh,
hopefully it'll be a happy one.
yeah.
A free man, hopefully.
I'll become 29 years old the 19th of November.
You'll be 29, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you come from a big family, I understand. I read a report. I saw your mother, I think,
Yeah.
11 children?
Yeah, 11 sister and brother, yeah. Three brothers. We are three boys and eight girls, and they beat us. Eight girls. 83.
That's a huge family. Did you all grow up together? I imagine it's quite a big age.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I could say that, yeah.
And did you grow up in Canada or did you grow up in? I know you're living in
Actually,
Kuwait.
my childhood was, first of all, was in Kuwait. I went to my elementary school there in Kuwait uh, till I was 14 or 15. I traveled to Canada. I had my high school in Canada. I went
Mm.
to two high schools in Canada, Regiment High School, and it's east side of Ottawa, the capital. And then I went
Yeah.
to Woodruff High School. It's the west side of Ottawa, so I went to west side.
Do you like Canada?
Yes, of course. I like it a lot. I lived there. I'm a Canadian citizen, of course. I do believe in the human rights, which I learned from Canada. As am I now, I do believe in human rights and human rights values, which I learned from Canada, which I saw in Canada. There, yeah.
And so your childhood was a happy one, was it?
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, it was happy, yeah.
But you had some health problems. Well, what age did they start?
It started suddenly on, I think, 2002. Yeah, suddenly I was coughing much blood. Actually, I was coughing
Mm,
big chunks of blood,
mm.
and
So you're about age 19, 20, something like that.
yeah,
When, yeah.
yeah, and I think I went into a small coma. After that, they realized that I do have a clot in my heart and my lungs, and they were already for a long time, which turned out to be much thinner, much thicker, not thinner, I'll say,
Mm,
and they were turned out just like stones in my lungs, because there is no liquid goes through it, and by the time turned out like just a stone in my lungs, and they had to do first surgery in 2003 or 2002, end of that time, and that at that date, uh, I was about to die because
mm,
I was given this odd that 70% I'll get an artificial heart, and this artificial heart will sometimes won't work, and sometimes I won't live with it because it's artificial heart. I do have a big body, so this artificial heart with the odds like numbers, it
uh,
won't work. I went to I did that surgery.
mm,
This surgery took 24 hours,
mm,
and as I heard, it was on open call conference through North America. Everyone
mm.
was watching what happened to me, and I know by my doctor effort, it worked. My heart worked again. I remember his word that your heart works like a diesel machine, and I was happy at that. I
So
stayed
you
in a
had an artificial heart put in.
no. I was about to have an artificial
You
heart.
were about to
Yeah, I do now. I have my original
have
heart,
your.
which already enlarged. It's a big heart now. I do have a big heart, and I do have metal joints here in my chest, where they
Mm,
join my ribs. My ribs are not attached together, so they have to put metal joints. I do have a metal blood filter, which breaks clots when it comes through the artery. It's in my backside here, and I did many surgeries after that, to follow up.
How many times have you been operated on? Can you remember?
Many times, I don't remember, but the big ones is the open heart surgeries. Yeah,
Was that in Canada that you were operated
yeah,
on?
yeah. Actually, it was in uh, Ottawa University Civic Hospital of Ottawa University of Heart Institute. Yeah,
And was
and
it one? Did you have like one main surgeon who was performing on you each time, or different people?
two, as
Can
I
you
think
remember
so.
what the names are?
I cannot remember these days because whenever I could say which year, but these days because when I go through this treatment, actually I stay 6 months in the hospital. Sometimes I am not aware and I'm aware whatever the dates are.
Can you remember who operated on you? Can you remember the consultant's name?
The big one, the big guy, which I'm really grateful for him, who saved my life, is Dr. Fraser Rubin. Yeah,
Dr. Fraser Rubin.
yeah.
I wonder if he knows what predicament you're in now. After fighting to
Um,
save your life.
if he watches the news, he will know about me. Actually, he was very friendly doctor. Now, I remember him. He was, uh, uh, always smiling. He kept me alive for some while because before the surgery, sometimes I had to cry. I was thinking about my life. I'm gonna. There was a chance that I will die in that surgery. And this doctor, when he smiles to me and when he was saying these words about me, and he was making me strong. Yeah,
Your mum's been through a lot with you.
yeah. My mom was there when I had this surgery. Even one time, my mother, she does has a cancer, and she's getting treatment from cancer. So I was afraid for her health condition, and she was staying with me for most of the time. And even once I told her not to come to the hospital because she had to take care of at herself. She said, "What are you doing in hospital? What will you do without me?" I said, "It's okay. I'm here and I am having fun," which I'm not. But I always smile at her.
Yeah. Oh, so your mum's been ill as well. She's been treated for cancer.
Yeah, till now, yeah,
Is it leukemia she had? I think I read
yeah,
in a
yeah,
newspaper.
leukemia, yeah,
That's awful. So is your mum being treated in Canada as well, or has she
yeah.
been?
She resides in Ottawa, yeah.
Right. Okay. So before all the problems in Bahrain started, what were you doing? I mean, presumably you probably couldn't work with your health condition. Is that correct?
I do work, but I work I do have some experience in IT field,
Yeah.
so that's why I work. It's good for my health condition. I don't walk much. I will sit in
Yeah.
a chair. I do use my keyboard, and I do work in Kuwait in a power plant. I do. My field is IT,
Is
and
it
actually
software, hardware support?
software, mainly software. Yeah,
So you develop, do you? It's like
yeah,
me.
yeah,
Interesting. What
yeah.
what do you use any particular languages or?
Many languages, SQL and Microsoft, Oracle, but actually mostly Oracle and Linux and
Yeah.
basics.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. So you were living in Kuwait and you came to
Actually, I
Bahrain.
don't. I say this word. I was living in Canada, but I had a job opportunity in Kuwait, so I lived in Kuwait. Because when from 2000, let's say 2000 till 2009, I've been in Ottawa like for 7 times, and
Mm,
each time no more, no, not less than 6 months there.
mm,
This I think it's that range, yeah.
mm. So you were working in Kuwait and
Yeah,
then you came, I believe, to visit your sister in
yeah,
Bahrain.
yeah.
What date was that you travelled
Bahrain. I
to?
was 6th of March. I came to Bahrain to visit my sisters here.
So was there much? I know the kind of protests had started in February. So when
Yeah.
you went home to visit her, what was the situation? Was there much happening, much unrest when you actually came to visit her?
What it was a chaos here.
Mm.
If you see it, not upside image, here Bahrain, as I believe, the officers and police and security forces are always supposed to keep security for individuals and the community, the whole community. And Bahrain is the opposite here. You see
Mm.
the innocent people outside with nothing. They're keeping the security and the security men who attacks the innocents. It's kind of different here in Bahrain. When I came to Bahrain, everyone knows here it's a bit roundabout here in Bahrain where the gathering is. It's a middle of Manama. Bahrain is one city called Manama and small villages are around it. The gathering is in the middle of it, in the roundabout. And I went to there, observed this this protest, and they were very friendly. Most of them are well educated. Most of them are, they believe in the human rights values. If not all of them, I'd say. But they were very smart. They were very civilized. Even I saw them cleaning the streets. Many of them,
Yeah,
old men, yeah, old men, and even women here. They
yeah.
were cleaning the street and and brushing, and they were very friendly. Like when you go to this very roundabout, this was one of my good experiences in my life. I went there. Many people, all the people are friendly. If you come for first time, let's say anyone who comes from any outside the country, from anywhere from the world to this place at that time, you see thousands of people who welcome you and give you food, give you tea, and they try to speak to you, and they're very honest and they're very friendly. On the
Mm.
other side, I saw the policemen and security forces. They don't even speak the language of the Bahrain.
Mm.
They don't speak Arabic because mostly they are mercenaries from outside Bahrain. They are from Pakistan and Syria. Some of them are from Jordan, and some of them are Yemen. And I heard they have Afghanis now, Afghanistan, and they don't speak Arabic, or they don't know the accent of Bahrainis. Here in Arabic, every place, every country has an accent, and
Mm.
on the other side, they attack the innocent people without even warning, without even communicating with them, without even telling them to back off,
Mm.
using crazy amounts of tear gas, as you saw in pictures. You could
Mm.
see, I saw it myself. I saw a big cloud, white cloud, under, like in the ground, with it started tear gas. And they used some kind of tear gas which without the smoke, which it comes to you and you cannot realize what it is. And many people I saw myself who were unconscious for a few hours, and maybe people were admitted at Salmani hospital. They didn't know what their name is for a few hours. So it was, I don't know, some kind of forbidden chemical, I don't know.
So when you went to Bahrain, did you not think, hey, it could be a bit dangerous there at this time? Why did you decide to go then at that particular time?
I knew the risk that it will be dangerous, but I do have my sisters here. If it's the risk goes on my sisters on me, I'll take it on me. I do have my sisters and my nieces here, and I came here to observe. I didn't chant it against the government at that
Were you
time.
concerned for your sisters at all?
Yeah, I was just observing the protesting. I didn't chant. I didn't even write anything against the government. I observed, and whenever someone asks me, just like you now, I'll tell everyone the real image which I saw. I believe in. I saw
Mm.
innocent people getting killed,
Mm.
and it's here behind it's sad. If you live in the street and you see the people here, and you see the media, which is they call it a forgotten revolution. You
Mm.
feel some kind of guilt here
Yeah.
because innocent people are getting killed. 14 years old guy so 14 years old child, I would say, who
Mm.
passed away. I was wondering how much media attention he got. Until now, does people remember him? I think I'm not saying about Bahrain. I'm saying about free world outside.
Mm.
And the Ahmed Al-Gattan, who was 16 years old, who got shot cold blood, was shot in cold blood.